which means your punishment would be, if you're found guilty, a minimum of 15 years, up to 99 years or life in prison. You could be held in contempt of court. There would be a fine. You could potentially go to jail yourself for not showing up. Do you understand? Good morning. Are you Leward Harris Jr.? And this is cause number 24 DCCR 0404. Mr. Harris is charged with a first-degree felony offense of murder from December 3rd of 2023. And Mr. Harris, that indictment alleges that you were previously convicted of robbery May 9th of 2012, and also in 2 cases on that same date. And what that means, sir, is that if you go to trial in that robbery case and the murder case, and the robbery case is true, that conviction, then you would be considered enhanced punishment, which means your punishment would be, if you're found guilty, a minimum of 15 years, up to 99 years or life in prison. Do you understand? And I have a plea bargain rejection here on the tablet, and I'm making that notation that I've admonished them to the enhanced. It shows that the district attorney's office has made an offer, if you wanted to enter a plea of guilty, for a 40-year term in the murder case with a dismiss in the pending felony. What pending felony is there? Well, that's the MTRP.
MTRP.
So really wouldn't be a dismissal of it. It's just the MTRP on a state jail felony. Well, so I'm going to mark through that also. Whatever happened, if you took that 40 years on the murder, then something would be figured out with the state jail felony motion to revoke that would run concurrently or at the same time. Correct?
Yes. And Judge, I apologize. I think Mr. Burbank and we were trying to talk over a bunch of people. That should be 30.
30,
Yes.
not 40.
Correct.
So is it okay? So Mr. Harris,
I don't think it makes a difference, but just the paperwork.
So the offer is for 30 years in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Corrections. Do you understand what your options are if you wanted to enter a plea of guilty? And do you want to reject that offer and have your case set for trial? All right, we'll get it set on the trial docket, and Mr. Burbank will begin preparation for trial.
Thank you, Anna.
Thank you. Yes.
And Judge, just may I, for the record?
Yeah, hold on just a second.
Why this case is the age it is obviously the court is aware. Mr. Harris, having been in Harris County, there has subsequently been a conviction over there for murder. I believe it was a lesser included of a capital. He received 12 years on that. It will be my intention to get from Ms. Rogers, the DA over there, what I can, probably a PSI, and get that to Mr. Burbank, but it just adds a little bit of supplemental discovery just at this juncture. So we'll keep the court informed if that changes our negotiation. I'm just not quite at this point in a position to make any other offer. If I am, I'll come to the court first.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, you can go back with the bailiff. And then you've got Asa Jones, Mr. Right, sir, you're Asa Jones. And this is cause number 25 DCCR 0963. Mr. Jones is charged with a first-degree felony offense of aggravated assault. And the case is set for trial to begin with jury selection next Monday. And what is the announcement?
You should be ready to go.
State's ready.
All right, it is likely going to be at the top of the list. I have one other that's potential, but it sounds like there might be some issues. So, but you'll know today after docket. I do want to make sure you understand, Mr. Jones, that after today, I will not accept any plea agreements. It looks like I've got a plea bargain rejection from January of this year where you rejected a 25-year term. Has there been any change in negotiations?
No, Judge. Your Honor, we have a witness that would ask the court call the name of, please.
Okay.
Atlanta Gallow.
Atlanta Gallow, please.
We asked that the court admonish her. She's under subpoena. Admonish her about the consequences of not showing up for the trial next week.
If you'll just have her come over here on this side. Good morning, ma'am. And your name's Atlanta Gallow?
Yes, ma'am.
And Ms. Gallow, we're here in clause number 25 DCCR 0963, and Mr. Jones' case is set for trial for next week to begin on Monday. You are placed under subpoena for that, and I just want to make sure you understand that it is required by law that you show up whether you want to or not, for court next week. At whatever time the district attorney tells you and whatever time that subpoena tells you, you have to be here. If you don't come, now that you've been given this order and that subpoena, there could be some consequences where you would get in trouble. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You could be held in contempt of court. There would be a fine. You could potentially go to jail yourself for not showing up. Do you understand? Okay. All right. You're free to step back out.
Thank you, Judge.
Excuse Judge.
All right. Anything else then? So, Mr. Jones, I do want to make sure you understand that after today, I will not accept any plea agreements. And again, it's very likely that your case will be at the top of the list. Mr. Burbank will know that after docket today. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'll let you know after docket then.
I have excuse.
Hold on, this is a pivotal moment. A brand new witness and fresh evidence have surfaced just days before trial that can dramatically impact the defense's preparation. And the judge now has to balance fairness with keeping the case moving. Would you grant more time or push forward with the trial?
Good morning. Are you Logan Eaglin?
Yes, ma'am.
And this is cause number 26 DCCR 121123. Excuse me. Mr. Eaglin is charged with murders. Case is set for trial to begin with jury selection next Monday. What is the announcement?
Your Honor, so there is some additional discovery that was just provided to me, and I have not had a chance to review that with my client. So I would like just one more brief reset so I can visit with him and go over all of that discovery.
So I guess my question is, if it's just going over discovery with him and making him aware of all of that, then I feel like that's something that could take place soon, today, go over everything. If there's any change, y'all could let me know, unless there's some other investigation or information that you're still waiting on or you need to find out.
No,
Okay, well, do you want to?
there is, I mean, it was, an additional witnesses come forward, that, this defendant has made a admission to, about committing the crime. But it is another inmate, so we would, I don't know, I think if they want time to investigate that, maybe even having try to interview him. State would not be opposed to that. We're not opposed to resetting it one time for trial.
Is that your intention?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so I'm going to, and it was also, it looks like it's been re-indicted. This is the third re-indicted.
Yes, Judge.
So, which, I mean, the information that you have is all the same other than the new information that you just got yesterday, is that
Yes, and
correct?
then I also got some new media yesterday in this case.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to reset the case 45 days on an announcement docket. That way, if there's any change in, well, actually, I'm just going to reset it on announcement 30 days. If you need an investigator, you can get that, make that request
Yes,
quickly.
ma'am.
We'll get you the funding for it. That way, if they need to go visit with any additional witness, let's try to get it all done within 30 days. If something changes and there's some deal that we reach on the 30th day, great, then we'll take care of it. If not, it'll go right back on the trial docket at that point instead of us waiting 3 months for another trial docket.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right, you can go back
Thank
with the
you.
bailiff. And then you got Thaddeus McCray.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's where today's hearing ends. Plea offers, trial deadlines, and unexpected new evidence all set the stage for what happens next. Which moment caught your attention the most?